So my name is Alex Cameron, and I have a master's in clinical social work from the University of Calgary, and I operate a private practice in downtown Toronto. I see a tremendous amount of people wanting to have better communication in their relationships, wanting to arrive differently to their relationships and understand their partners better. With that, some of the symptomology that I see is a lot of anxiety. So people who are struggling to interrupt those automatic thoughts that come in, that they get fixated on about things and can't interrupt them, and it sort of takes away from their quality of life. Depressive symptoms I certainly see a lot of in my practice as well currently. I think for males especially, and even my female clients that I see too, there's a tremendous amount of vulnerability that comes with seeking out therapy. And I think vulnerability is seen as a weakness or a shortcoming in our society by many. And I think it's the exact opposite. I think it takes tremendous strength and courage to be vulnerable in our society and to say, here's where I need help, or here's where I have a shortcoming, or here's where something I don't understand, or I don't know how to do it to the best of my ability. And that's so exciting when people can share that and be open with that. But I think that's a real piece that's attached to masculinity in our society, as well as to females, where it's this inability to be our best self. And when we've got social media and all these places where we're seeing people thriving outwardly, we think everybody's just got it made. And it's really not the case. We all have stuff. We all have struggles. And hard is hard. And whatever your hard is no different than what someone else's heart is. It might be for different reasons, but hard is hard. And it doesn't mean that you shouldn't seek help or you don't deserve the best life because you're not experiencing things as difficult as someone else. So much of our time in relationships is spent wondering, and even in our lives, because that's really what anxiety is. It's this sort of what if and wondering about the future. So what if I'm late for work, and what if I get fired, and what if I can't pay my mortgage, and it spirals out of control, and it can be overwhelming to where we just want to pull the blanket over our head and shut the world out. I always say to my clients in the first session, ultimately I want you to fire me one day because I'm trying to work myself out of a job. If I'm working myself out of a job, I'm doing good work. I don't want to see my clients forever. So what are the sort of macro global skills or things that we can amplify to get to a place where I do get fired?